Hi, my friends. Happy Sunday. So, I am trying to get better with my videoing. So, I'm going to start out with stuffing my wallet and putting a little bit of money where it needs to go. Not all of it, but just a little bit of it so I can get some things stuffed so I can stuff my wallet and start the week out on the right foot. So, I have my envelopes here, my wallet envelopes. They are a mess. I'm in the process of trying to decide on a new wallet because I don't know. The one I was working with wasn't working. Then I was carrying a binder around and it wasn't working. And then I had one where you folded the money in half. I didn't really like that. So if you have any suggestions of a really good, wallet system, let me know because I would like to know. Please comment below. So if this kind of content interests you, I hope you will stick around, and between the two of us, I maybe can show you something you don't know, and maybe you can comment and tell me something I don't know, because this is the way we learn, is to bat things around. And so I hope you will join me for this video. Okay, so we have our completed challenges binder here, and I've just marked off a few that I'm going to do, but I wanted to kind of go over a little bit of my budget. So I don't necessarily want to show this part, but so this is one of my incomes. This is Etsy, and then this is some money that my husband gives me. So that's $23.77.74. And so let me just put that there. Okay. So we've got the $23.77.74, and as you'll be able to tell, I had a little happy time with my debit purchases. I was not spending out of my cash wallet, and so therefore I got myself in a pickle, and I spent $447.73 on a bunch of stuff that some of it I needed, some of it I did not need. Now, am I going to be all upset with myself? No. And the reason why is because we all have these moments. And you know what? You just admit that you did it. Admit that, if this is the case, you don't want to do that again. And in my case, I admit I don't want to do that again. And move on and do better. So I have $19.30.01 left over. And so I have some bills that I have to pay. So I have $36.49 for a water bill, $588 for a credit card, which is horrible, I know, $200 for another credit card. My phone bill is $227.36. My electricity was $347.03, and my gas bill was $22.62. So that leaves $508.51. I've estimated for the next week's videos, I need around $300 to do kind of the minimum of each one that I wanted to do. Now, this is my bad part of the month. The first part of my month, I don't have as many bills to pay, so I can apply more money towards those. But for this week, we're going to do $300, and that leaves a little buffer of $208 and some change in there for anything that I may have forgotten. So that is my budget, and I have some sinking funds that I have some money in here that I'm going to put put that money where it goes, and then I'm going to stuff my wallet. So I'm going to put this right up here so I can kind of have it as a cheat sheet so I can see what I'm doing here. Now, so we're going to get the money out and see. So I have 31. Let me get my calculator. All right, so we have 31 plus 7 and let's see. That is going to go into dining out. So since I am moving things around, I don't think I have an actual eating out in here anymore. I think it's just in my yeah, it's just in my cash envelope wallets. I'm telling you, I'm out of it. Let's see. I can't seem to put two thoughts together. Okay, so we're going to get eating out, and currently there is a zip in here. So I need to get me some new cards because these are getting kind of messy. So let me see. Let me grab a pen. Here's one. So today is the 20th. Okay. So apparently that is no longer, let's see. I don't know when I spent that, but we're just going to say I spent it on the 5th. And we're going to subtract 11, leaving that 0. Now we can start out properly. And we're going to put in $38. So that gives us a balance of 38. And that's for eating out. So let's go through. And I think I'm going to do a 20, 20, and a 10. Okay. And we'll do a 5. And we'll do the rest in ones. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Well, okay, so let's make sure. Okay, so we have 20, 35, 36, 37, and 38 going into our eating out. So that is excellent. So that one is finished. All right, our next one is going to go into our gym membership, and that is in here. And let's see, we are putting, that's crazy, we're actually putting in 35. So I'm just going to mark this out and put 20 because that's what we're actually putting in. So let's do 20, 30, and 5. Okay. So, yeah. So we'll put that in our gym membership. Still got a little bit to go on that. So I need to get that beefed up. All right. Now we have clothing. So where is wardrobe? Oh, here it is. Okay. So we have 5 in there currently. And we are putting in 95. Okay. So we are going to do 95. That gives us $100 in there. All right. So we're just going to take a $100 bill. For now anyways. I'll probably eventually change that up. And we'll put this 5 back in here. Let's put it where it goes. Okay. So that goes in here. Okay. Now our next one is purse and shoes. Handbags and shoes. So we spent that at some point. We're just going to say the 5th because I don't know. Okay, and we're putting in from a savings challenge 108. So that gives us 108. So let's get our 100 right here. And our 5. Okay, so 105, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that go back in here. Okay, and then our last area. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so we have one area that is for beauty that's getting 21. So we're going to do half in here and half in the beauty. This is for, basically I use these envelopes right here to stuff these envelopes here. So normally all that money would be over here, but since I'm doing this at the same time, we're just going to split it. So we're going to put in, let's see, how much did I say? 21. So let's do $5, $10, and let's see. So one of them's getting 21 or 11, one's getting 10. Oops, don't need all that. Okay, so we will put the 11 in here. So there's our 11 going into makeup and skincare. Okay, and that's 11. Gives us $11 balance. So that's squared away. And then on beauty, if we have any needs next week, we will have it here. And, uh-oh, wait a minute. So 7, 5, we apparently spent 0. Okay, now 720 deposit. I don't think I need anything, but I'd like to have some in there just in case. Because one thing that I got in trouble with, and this is something that y'all might want to think about, it doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. It's just an idea. But I was carrying around this binder with me everywhere I went. And whenever I wanted something, I would just get. Now, one thing I did not do is I did not go. Like if I was buying makeup, for instance, if I didn't have the money, I didn't go to another category. But I was spending all the money here when I didn't necessarily need to. So that's something to think about. Just carry around the ones that you absolutely have to carry. All right, so then we have auto. So auto, I don't know. I think I've got no money over here. And then I've got gas. I've got $5. Okay, so we're putting in 20. So we're going to do, let's see, like one, I did do that right there with stamps because I didn't have enough. And that right there is bad. Don't do that. I don't normally do that, but I apparently did that day, but I don't normally. Normally I am better at that than I was being. So, we're going to, because we have nothing in this one, we're going to put in, let's say 720, and I'm going to put bad right there, because don't do that. So we're going to deposit, we're putting in 20, so we're going to put in, oh wait a minute, see, this is just all screwed up. Okay, so we're just starting over. We're going to put in 10. 10? Yes, 10. Okay. So we're going to put in 10 here. I'm going to grab some of these 2s, and then I can switch them out later with an actual 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. So that'll go in here. In auto. And then I need $10. I don't have any 5s. So I guess we're going to do $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So that gives me 10 here. And we already had a 5 left in here. So we have $15. So that should be enough, really, because I think I have a tank. But if for some reason I don't, that buffer, that $200 buffer, I can budget that. Alright, so $7.20, and just until I get myself back on my feet. Because like I said, I was a very, very bad girl. Alright, so now we have 15 in gas. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Okay. So that takes care of that. Alright. Now, we have $100 going into groceries. So we're going to use this 50. And then, oops, I already had that open. I have the world's, uh-oh, 1 minute. Wrong one. Alright, so 50. There's 90. And then we need some ones. Okay, now. So, we have, okay. So we should have 100, 50, 70, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, so $100 will be going into groceries. And looks like we had a 5, so that's nice. 105. Let's see. That's 58. 5. See what I mean? I have been so bad. I gotta do better. Okay, so we're gonna do 100 in groceries, so that's 105. Okay. So we have our money in here for that. So that's everything from here that I can see. Yes. So that's all that's here. So we can close this up. Okay, so we'll put that there. Now we're going to look at these as a whole and see. So we've got our groceries in here. We've got our gas, household. I can't think of anything. Let's see. Household. Okay, so home. Home is really Sam's Club. Auto. Utilities is gifts. Debt is toiletries, and that's where I put the household. And we don't have anything to put in there anyways. I don't think we need anything. Okay, and then there's health. Okay, so I think we're okay with household the way it is. Beauty, we have $10 in there. Eating out's done, and miscellaneous has Let me fix this. Has 5. Okay. So that's okay. Now, so that will just have to do this next week. And we can do it. I know we can. So my wallet envelopes is ready. And this is finished. So we've got everything accomplished that I wanted to do in this. So like I said, y'all comment below and let me know what your favorite envelope system is and how you carry it around in your purse. Also, another thing that would be interesting to me is if you have a big purse, like a big shoulder purse, or if you carry like a crossbody that's tiny. I'd like to know the different ways that y'all do your envelopes. That would be interesting to know. So I hope you enjoyed this little sort of kind of budget with me. Well, I mean, it was a budgeting. You just didn't see me work it all out in my head because I'm not used to doing that. So I'm trying to do better. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the budget with me and the stuffing of the envelope and our cash envelopes. And I hope that you will be back again tomorrow. Let's see, what is tomorrow? Let me get my little sheet over here and I can tell you. Monday, we're going to work on our long-term sinking funds. So that will be interesting to see where we're at on those. So I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Y'all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Love y'all. Bye.